Bandeham Shri Guru Shiyatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivashakam Vitamscha Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Abhidam Ujjwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagarun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Navi Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchanda Baranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Sarasatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shidaram Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Gaudiya Gauravanvai Bhato Banoriva Prabhata Gagane Yogara Sankirtanai Mayavada Timingilo Daragatan Udritya Jivaniman Krishna Prema Sudabdi Gahana Sukam Pradat Prabhum Tambaje Vanchakopatarubhyasya Kripasindubhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. This is the continuation of the Antya-lila chapter 4, Sanatan Goswami visits the Lord, text number 92. Tabe Mahaprabhu kore duhare alingan madhyana korite uti korila gaman. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced both Haridas Thakur and Sanatan Goswami and then got up and left to perform his noon duties. So Mahaprabhu at noontime goes and bathes in the sea. Sanatane ko he Haridasa Korea Lingan Tomara Bhagyara Simana Jai Katan. My dear Sanatan, Haridas Thakur said, embracing him, no one can count the limits of your good fortune. Tomara deha koren, tomara deho kohen Prabhu mora nijadan, tomasam bhagyavan nahi konjan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted your body as his own property, therefore no one can equal you in good fortune. Nijadehe jekarya na parena korite sekarya karai betoma seho maturate. What Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cannot do with his personal body, he wants to do through you, and he wants to do it in Mathura. So Mahaprabhu, when Sanatan Goswami mentioned, well actually Sanatan Goswami didn't mention, Mahaprabhu is the omniscient Lord, so he knew that it was in the mind of Sanatan Goswami that it was because he was infected by these sores which he got when he traveled through Jharikanda Forest on the way to Jagannath Puri from Mathura. Sanatan Goswami was despondent and he considered that he was offensive every time Mahaprabhu would embrace him. The liquid from his sores oozing would smear on the body of Mahaprabhu, and that disturbed Sanatan Goswami very much. And he had resolved that he was going to commit suicide by throwing himself under the Rathayatra wheels. Rath cars are very big, of course. And he thought that would be auspicious. But Mahaprabhu, reading or understanding his mind, Mahaprabhu said that if I could get Krishna by such actions, I would give up millions of bodies, but one cannot get Krishna in this way. This is the mode of ignorance, and Mahaprabhu said, only through devotion can one proceed. So, and furthermore, Mahaprabhu told Sanatan Goswami that your body doesn't belong to you. You gave your body for my service, and I have much work to do in Mathura, but because of the promise to my mother, I'm staying in Jagannath Puri, but I will do that work through you. So you have much to do in Mathura. And actually, as a Shastra Guru, and Sanatan Goswami wrote books. He excavated places of lost pilgrimage in Vrindaban, in Mathura. So he was doing that. And he would do that after this meeting. So here Haridas Thakur says to Sanatan Goswami, Nija dehe se karya na paran korite, se karya karaibe toma seho maturate. What Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cannot do with his personal body, he wants to do through you, and he wants to do it in Mathura. Jai karaite chahe Ishwara se siddha hoy, tomara sobhagya e kohilo nisjoy. Whatever the Supreme Personality of Godhead wants to do will successfully be accomplished. This is your great fortune. That is my mature opinion. Bhakti Siddhanta Shastra Achara Nirnoy Toma Dware Korai Bena Bujilon Ashai. I can understand from the words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he wants you to write books about the conclusive decision of devotional service and about the regulative principles ascertained from the revealed scriptures. Now, this is Haridas Thakur addressing Sanatan Goswami, all this. Amar e deha prabhur karyena lagila bharata bhumite janmi e deho vyarta hoila. My body could not be used in the service of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, although it took birth in the land of India, this body has been useless. Sanatana kohe tomasam keva achayan Mahaprabhu gane to me Mahabhagavan. Sanatana Goswami replied, O Haridas Thakur, who is equal to you? You are one of the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, you are the most fortunate. Avatar Karya Prabhu Nama Prachare Se Nija Karya Prabhu Korana Tomara Dware. The mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for which he has descended as an incarnation, is to spread the importance of chanting the holy name of the Lord. Now, instead of personally doing so, he is spreading it through you. And of course, Haridas Thakur is the Namacharya, and he is spreading the holy name everywhere. We're all getting the holy name by the mercy of Srila Haridas Thakur. Pratyaha koratin lak nama sankirtan sabar age kora namer mahima katan. My dear sir, you are chanting the holy name 300,000 times daily and informing everyone about the importance of such chanting. So Haridas Thakur is chanting 300,000 names, or if we consider that according to the japa beads with 108 beads on each mala, then we would say that Haridas Thakur is chanting the equivalent of 192 rounds every day. So you are chanting the holy name 300,000 times daily and informing everyone of the importance of such chanting. Apaneya chare keho nakore prachar, prachar konana keho nakore nachar. Some behave very well, but do not preach the cult of Krishna consciousness, whereas others preach, but do not behave properly. That's a very beautiful statement here. Apaneya chare keho nakore prachar, prachara korena keho nakoren achar. And this is being directed to Srila Haridas Thakur by Sanatan Goswami. Some behave very well, but do not preach, whereas others preach, but do not behave properly. Achar prachar namar koraha dui karya Tumi Sarva Guru, Tumi Jagatera Arya. You simultaneously perform both duties in relation to the holy name by your personal behavior and by your preaching. Therefore, you are the spiritual master of the entire world, for you are the most advanced devotee in the world. So here Sanatan Goswami is glorifying Haridas Thakur. He says, Apani achari keho na kore prachar, prachara kore na keho na kore na char. Achar prachar namer koraha dui karya, tumi sarva guru, tumi jagatera arya. Some behave very well, but do not preach Krishna consciousness, whereas others preach but do not behave properly. So, you simultaneously perform both duties in relation to the holy name by your personal behavior and by your preaching. Therefore, you are the spiritual master in the entire world, for you are the most advanced devotee in the world. So some persons behave very nicely, but they don't preach. And others preach, but they don't behave nicely. But Haridas Thakur does both. He glorifies the holy name, he preaches the importance of the holy name, and he chants 300,000 names every day, and his behavior is perfect. So this is the statement, achar and prachar, behavior and preaching. And this is very crucial, because if you don't, you can preach something, but you may not practice what you preach, as they say. So then it's, some people will say, do as I say, but not as I do. And that doesn't have very much, effect. Sanatan Goswami clearly defines herein the bona fide spiritual master of the world. The qualifications expressed in this connection are that one must act according to the scriptural injunctions and at the same time preach. One who does so is a bona fide spiritual master. Haridas Thakur was the ideal spiritual master because he regularly chanted on his beads a prescribed number of times. Indeed, he was chanting the holy name of the Lord 300,000 times a day. Similarly, so, this is the idea. What you preach will not have so much effect if you don't practice it yourself. There are many persons who do that, but their words are empty. Emata duijan nanakata range Krishna kata ashwadai rahe ek sange. In this way, the two of them passed their time together discussing subjects concerning Krishna. Thus they enjoyed life together. Haridas Thakur and Sanatan Goswami. Jatrakale aila sab gorera bhaktagan purvavat koila sabe Rathayatra darshan. During the time of Rathayatra, all the devotees arrived from Bengal to visit the car festival as they had done previously. Ratha agre prabhu taiche korila nartan deke chamatkara hoila sanataneraman. During the Rathayatra festival, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again danced before the car of Jagannath. When Sanatan Goswami saw this, his mind was astonished. But text number 107 of chapter 4 of the Antya-lila. Barshara charimas rohila sab nija bhaktagane sabasange prabhu milaila sanatane. The Lord's devotees from Bengal stayed at Jagannath Puri during the 4 months of the rainy season, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced Sanatan Goswami to them all. Advaita Nityananda Shivas Brakeshwar Vasudeva Murari Raghava Damodar Puri Bharati Swarup Pandita Gadadhar Sarvabhauma Ramananda Jagadananda Shankar Kashishwara Gobindari Chatta Bhaktagans Sabsane Sanatanera Koraila Milan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced Sanatan Goswami to these and other selected devotees: Advaita Charya, Nityananda Prabhu, Srivas Thakur, Bhakreshwara Pandit, Vasudeva Datta, Murari Gupta, Raghava Pandit, Damodar Pandit, Paramananda Puri, Brahmananda Bharati, Swarup Damodar, Gadadhar Pandit, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, Jagannananda Pandit, Shankar Pandit, Kashishvar and Govinda. Jata Jogya Karaila Sabar Charana Bandhan Tare Karaila Sabar Kripara Bhajan. The Lord asked Sanatan Goswami to offer obeisances to all the devotees in a way that befitted each one. Thus he introduced Sanatan Goswami to them all just to make him an object of their mercy. Shadgune Panditye Sabara Priya Sanatan Jata Jogya Kripa Maitri Gaurava Bhajan. Sanatan Goswami was dear to everyone because of his exalted qualities in learning. Suitably, therefore, he bestowed upon him mercy, friendship, and honor. Sakala Vaishnava Jabe Godadeshe Gela Sanatana Mahaprabhu Charane Rohila. When all the other devotees returned to Bengal after the Rathayatra festival, Sanatan Goswami stayed under the care of the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dola Jatradi Prabhu Sangete Dekila Dine Dine Prabhu Sange Ananda Badila. Sanatan Goswami observed the Dol Yatra ceremony with Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, his pleasure increased in the company of the Lord. So Mahaprabhu is present there in Puri. It's Dol Yatra time. That's the time of Mahaprabhu's appearance, but Dol Yatra refers to Holi, the Holi festival. So Sanatan Goswami observed the Dol Yatra ceremony with Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dol Jatradi Prabhu Sangete Dekila Dine Dine Prabhu Sange Ananda Barila. In this way, his pleasure increased in the association of the Lord. Purve Baishaka Mashe Sanatana Jabe Aila Jaishta Mashe Prabhutare Parikka Korila. Sanatan Goswami had come to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri during the month of April-May, and during the month of May-June, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tested him. So Sanatan had come to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during Vaishak, but during Jaishta, during the month of May-June, Mahaprabhu tested him. Jaishta Mashe Prabhu Yameshwara Totaila Bhakta Anurode Tahan Bhikka Je Korila. In that month of May-June, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to see the garden of Yameshwara, Lord Shiva, and accepted prasadam there at the request of the devotees. So that is the Jaishtam month, and it's extremely hot. May, June. Madhyana Bhikakale Sanatane Bolaila Prabhu Bolaila Tara Ananda Barila. At noon, when it was time for lunch, the Lord called for Sanatan Goswami, whose happiness increased because of the call. So noontime in the month of Jaishta, the hottest time of the day in the hottest time of the year. Madhyane Samudra Balu Hayache Agnisam Sepate Sanatana Korilagaman. At noon, the sand on the beach was as hot as fire. But Sanatan Goswami came by that path. Prabhu Bolanache Eanand Ditamane Tapta Valukate Pa Pade Tahanahi Jane. Overwhelmed by joy at being called by the Lord, Sanatan and Goswami did not feel that his feet were burning in the hot sand. Dui pae foka hoila tabu gela prabhustane bika kore Mahaprabhu koriyachina vishrame. Although the soles of his feet were blistered because of the heat, he nevertheless went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There he found that the Lord, having taken his lunch, was resting. Bhikava Seshapatra Govinda Taridila Prashad Paya Sanatana Prabhu Pashaila. So the Lord had taken his lunch and he was resting. Govinda gave Sanatan Goswami the plate with the remnants of Lord Chaitanya's food. After taking the prasadam, Sanatan Goswami approached Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu kohe kon pate aila sanatan, teho kohe samudra pate korelun agaman. When the Lord inquired, by which path have you come? Sanatan Goswami replied, I have come on the path along the beach. Prabhu kohe tapta valukate kimone aila, simadwarer pata shitala kenina aila. Mahaprabhu said, how did you come along the beach where the sand is so hot? Why didn't you come by the path in front of the Simadwar gate? It is very cool. The Simadwar refers to the main gate on the eastern side of the Jagannath temple. So if you go by that road that goes by the temple, it is more cool. But if you go walking on this hot sand of the beach, it's like, it'll be blistering hot, literally. Tapta balukaya tomar pai hoila bran, shalitena parakemone korila sahan. The hot sand must have blistered your souls. Now you cannot walk. How did you tolerate it? Sanatana kohe dukkha bahutana pailun, paye brana hoyache tahana janilun. Sanatana Goswami replied, I did not feel much pain, nor did I know that there were blisters because of the heat. Simadware jaite moranahi adhikar, visheshe takurer tahan, svarukera prachar. I have no right to pass by the Simadwar, for the servants of Jagannath are always coming and going there. Sevaka gatagati kore nahi abasar tarasparsha hoile sarvanasha abemor. Sevaka gatagati kore nahi abasar tarasparsha hoile sarvanasha habemor. The servants are always coming and going without interval. If I touch them, I shall be ruined. So Sanatan Goswami is thinking if any of the priests from the temple will touch him by accident while he's passing there, that they will become contaminated because he considers he's so fallen that they will become contaminated. And what to speak of the sores on his body, he's feeling that he doesn't want pujaris to be fouled by touching him while they're doing their duties. The servants are always coming and going without interval. If I touch them, I shall be ruined. Shunima Prabhu Mane Santosha Paila Tushtahoya Tare Kichu Kahite Lagila. Having heard all these details, Mahaprabhu, greatly pleased, spoke as follows. Jajapiyo tumihao jagat bhavan, tomasparshe pavitra hoist, deva munigan, tatapi bhakta swabhava marjanarakan, marjara palana hoy, sadura bhushan. My dear Sanatan, although you are the deliverer of the entire universe, and although even the demigods and great saints are purified by touching you, it is a characteristic of a devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnava etiquette. Maintenance of the Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament of a devotee. Marjadalangane lok kore upahas, ihalok paralok dui hoinash, If one transgresses the laws of etiquette, people make fun of him, and thus he is vanquished in both this world and the next. So Mahaprabhu is very concerned also that his devotees will maintain what's called marjada langan, the customs of the etiquette of Vaishnavas, that they will behave like Vaishnavas, observe the etiquette of Vaishnavism. And Sanatan Goswami does this very properly. He is concerned that will ruin this, so-called ruin the service of the servants of Jagannath if they will touch him. But Mahaprabhu says, although you are the deliverer of the entire universe, and although even the demigods and great saints are purified by touching you, it is a characteristic of a devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnava etiquette. Maintenance of the Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament of a devotee. So Mahaprabhu is very pleased that Sanatan Goswami acts and thinks so nicely like a Vaishnava. He acts properly. If one transgresses the laws of etiquette, people make fun of him, and thus he is vanquished in both this world and the next. Marjana rakitle tushta koile moraman tumi aichena korile kore kunjan. By observing the etiquette, you have satisfied my mind. Who else but you could show this example? Eta bole prabhu tare alingana koila tarakandu rasa prabhu Sri Angelagila. After saying this, Mahaprabhu embraced Sanatan Goswami, and the moisture oozing from the itching sores on Sanatan's body smeared the body of the Lord. Bar bar nishedan tabu korea lingan ange rasa lage dukkha pai Sanatan. Although Sanatan Goswami repeatedly forbade Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to embrace him, the Lord still did so. Thus his body was smeared with the moisture from Sanatan's body, and Sanatan became greatly distressed. Emate sevaka Prabhu duhe garagela aradin Jagadananda Sanatanare milila. Thus both servant and master departed for their respective homes. The next day, Jagadananda Pandit went to meet Sanatan Goswami. Duvijan Basi Krishna Kata Goshti Koila Panditere Sanatana Dukkha Nibedila. When Duvijan Basi Krishna Kata Goshti Koila Panditere Sanatana Dukkha Nibedila. When Jagadananda Pandit and Sanatan Goswami sat together and began to discuss topics about Krishna, Sanatan submitted to Jagadananda the cause of his distress. Ihan Ailana Prabhure Deke Dukkha Kandaite Jebamane Taha Prabhu Na Dila Korite. I came here to establish I came here to diminish my unhappiness by seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but the Lord did not allow me to execute what was in my mind, which happened to be giving up his body by throwing himself under the wheel of the Jagannath Rathayatra car. So I came here to diminish my unhappiness by seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but the Lord did not allow me to execute what was in my mind. Nishedite Prabhu Alingana Korana More Kandu Rasalage Prabhura Sharire. Although I forbid him to do so, Mahaprabhu nevertheless embraces me, and therefore his body becomes smeared with the discharges from my itching sores. Aparad hoi mor nahika nishtar Jagannatheya nadekia edugapar. In this way, I'm committing offenses at his lotus feet. And from these offenses, I shall certainly not be delivered. At the same time, I cannot see Lord Jagannath. This is my great unhappiness. Hita nimita ailana ami hoila viparite ki korile hita hoi nari nishedate. Hina nimita ailana ami hoila viparite ki korile hita hoi nari nirdarite. I came here for my benefit, but now I see that I'm getting just the opposite. Getting just the opposite result. I do not know, nor can I ascertain how there will be benefit for me. Pandita kohe tomara basha jogya Vrindaban Rathayatra dekitahan korahagaman. Jagannatha Pandit said, the most suitable place for you to reside is Vrindaban. After seeing the Rathayatra festival, you can return there. Prabhuragya hayache toma duibaye Vrindabane vaishatahan sarva sukhapaye. The Lord has already ordered both of you brothers, Rup and Sanatan, to situate yourselves in Vrindaban. There you will achieve all happiness. Jai karye aila prabhur dekila charan rate Jagannath deki korahagaman. Your purpose in coming has been fulfilled, for you have seen the lotus feet of the Lord. Therefore, after seeing Lord Jagannath on the Rathayatra car, you can leave. Sanatana kohe balo koilupadesh tahanjab se mora Prabhu Dattadesh. Sanatan Goswami replied, you have given me very good advice. I shall certainly go there, for that is the place the Lord has given me as for my residence. Eta bole duhe nija karye utti gela aradin Mahaprabhu milibare aila. After talking in this way, Sanatan Goswami and Jagannath Pandit returned to their respective duties. The next day, Mahaprabhu went to see Haridas and Sanatan Goswami. Haridas Koila Prabhu Charana Bandhan. Haridas e Koila Prabhu Prima Lingan. Haridas offered obeisances to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Lord embraced him in ecstatic love. Dura hoite danda pranam kore sanatan Prabhu balaya bar bar korite alingan. Sanatan Goswami offered his obeisances and dandavats from a distant place, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called him again and again to embrace him. So Jagannath advised Sanatan Goswami to return to Vrindaban after Rathayatra. He said, you already serve your purpose in coming here because you've seen the lotus feet of the Lord. And then you won't have to be disturbed because the moisture from your sores is touching the body of the Lord. You've already been given that Prabhu Dadadesh, that place of service by the Lord, so that's a good place for you and your brother, and you don't have to worry anymore. You can just go after Rathayatra. After talking in this way, Sanatan Goswami and Jagannath Pandit returned to their respective duties. The next day, Mahaprabhu went to see Haridas and Sanatan Goswami. Haridas offered obeisances to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, and the Lord embraced him in ecstatic love. Haridas Koila Prabhu Charana Bandhan, Haridas Koila Prabhu Prema Lingan. Durahoite Danda Paranama Kore Sanatan Prabhu Bolaya Bar Bar Korite Alingan. Sanatan Goswami offered his obeisances and dandavats from a distant place, but Mahaprabhu called him again and again to embrace him. Aparad Baye Teho Milite Na Aila Mahaprabhu Milibare Setai Gila. Out of fear of committing offenses, Sanatan Goswami did not come forward to meet Mahaprabhu. The Lord, however, went forward to meet him. So Sanatan Goswami didn't want to approach Mahaprabhu because he knew the Lord would embrace him by force, and the moisture from the sores on his body would smear onto the body of the Lord, and Sanatan Goswami is very apprehensive about this. Sanatana bhage pache koranagaman balatkare dare Prabhu koilalingan. Sanatana Goswami backed away, but Mahaprabhu caught him by force and embraced him. Duijan loya Prabhu basila pindate nirvina sanatana lagila kohite. The Lord took them both. The Lord took them both with him and sat down in a sacred place. Then Sanatana Goswami, who was advanced in renunciation, began to speak. Hitalagi ainu mui hoila viparita seva jogya nahi aparada karun niti niti. Hitalagi ainu mui hoila viparita seva jogya nahi aparad karon niti niti. I came here for my benefit, he said, but I see that I am getting just the opposite. I'm unfit to render service. I simply commit offenses day after day. Sahaja nicha jate mui dushta papashrai more tumi chunile more aparada hoy. By nature I am lowborn. I am a contaminated reservoir of sinful activities. If you touch me, my Lord, that will be a great offense on my part. By nature I am lowborn. I am a contaminated reservoir of sinful activities. If you touch me, my Lord, that will be a great offense on my part. Tahate amara ange khandurasa rakta chale tomara ange lage tabu sparshaha tumi bale. Moreover, blood is running from infected and itching sores of my body, smearing your body with moisture, but still you touch me by force. Bibitsa sparshitena koragrina leshe e aparade mora habe sarvamashe. My dear Lord, you do not have even a pinch of aversion to touching my body, which is in a horrible condition. Because of this offense, everything auspicious will be vanquished for me. Tate ihan rohile mora na hoy kaljan agyadeho ratadeki jana Vrindaban. Therefore I see that I will get nothing auspicious by staying here. Kindly give me orders allowing me to return to Vrindaban after the Rathayatra festival. Jaganananda panditeyami jukte puchila Vrindavana jaite teho upadesha dila. I have consulted Jagannatha Pandit for his opinion, and he has also advised me to return to Vrindaban. Eta Shuni Mahaprabhu Sarochantare Jagannatha Kruda Hoya Kore Tiraskare. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu, in an angry mood, began to chastise Jagannatha Pandit. As soon as Sanatan Goswami said, I have consulted with Jagannath Pandit, and he says I should go right after the Rathayatra festival, I should go to Vrindaban. But Mahaprabhu immediately became furious. Kalikara batuya jaga aiche garbe hoila toma sabareha upadesha korite lagila. Jagannatha Pandit, but Mahaprabhu is calling him Jaga. Jaga is only a new boy, but he has become so proud that he thinks himself competent to advise a person like you. Vyabhare paramarte tume tara guru toya tomare upadeshena jane apana muya. In affairs of spiritual advancement and even in ordinary dealings, you are on the level of his spiritual master. Yet, not knowing his own value, he dares to advise you. In affairs of spiritual advancement and even in ordinary dealings, you are on the level of his spiritual master, of Jagannatha Pandit. Yet not knowing his own value, he dares to advise you. Amara upadeshta tumi pramanikarya tomareha upadeshe bolaka kori aichikarya. My dear Sanatan, you are on the level of my advisor, for you are an authorized person. But Jaga wants to advise you. This is but the impudence of a naughty boy. Shuni Sanatana Paye Dore Prabhure Kohila Jagannanander Sobhagya Ajit Sri Janila. When Mahaprabhu was thus chastising Jagannatha Pandit, Sanatan Goswami fell at the Lord's feet and said, I can now understand the fortunate position of Jagannatha. Apanara asobhagya ajay hoila gyan jagate nahi Jagannatha samabhagyavan. I can also understand my misfortune. No one in this world is as fortunate as Jagannatha. Jagannatha Piyao Atmi Jata Shudamas Mare Piyao Guru Rama. No, pardon me. Jagannatha Piyao Atmiyata Shudaras Mare Piyao Gaurava Stuti Nimba Nishindaras. Sir, you are making Jagannatha drink the nectar of affectionate relationships, whereas by offering me honorable prayers, you are making me drink the bitter juice of neem and nishinda. When Mahaprabhu was thus chastising Jagannatha Pandit, Sanatan Goswami fell at the Lord's lotus feet and said, I can now understand the fortunate position of Jagannatha. Apanara Sobhagya Ajay Hoilagyan Jagate Nahi Jagannatha Samabhagyavan. I can also understand my misfortune. No one in the world is as fortunate as Jagannatha. You are making Jagannatha drink the nectar of affectionate relationships, whereas by offering me honorable prayers, you are making me drink the bitter fruit of neem and nishinda. Now, Advaitacharya also did not like to be honored by the Lord. The Lord honored Advaitacharya because of his being senior to Mahaprabhu. He had taken initiation with Madhavendra Puri, so Mahaprabhu saw Advaitacharya as Guru Varga, as being like his, being the godbrother of his guru, Ishwara Puri, so he gave him much respect, and Advaitacharya didn't dislike that. He didn't want to be treated as in a formal way or respectful way, so he began preaching Yoga Vasishta just to get Mahaprabhu angry, and the Lord went there and chastised him. Actually swam there with Nityananda Prabhu and began beating Advaitacharya. So, and then Advaitacharya said, today I have conquered you, my Lord. Where is all the formality, all the respect you were giving me now? I'm very happy. And now, so Sanatan Goswami says to Mahaprabhu, my Lord, you are making Jagannatha drink the nectar of affectionate relationships by being, you're angry with him, you're very affectionate to him. Whereas by offering me honorable prayers, so much respect, you are making me drink the bitter juice of neem and nishinda. So he's saying, I don't like, with Jagannatha, you have an affectionate relationship with him and you chastise him. But me, you're always just, you show respect. That means Jagannatha is more fortunate than me because he has a more intimate relationship with you. Ajiha nahila mora atmi jata gyan mora abhagya tumi Swatantra Bhagavan. It is my misfortune that you have not accepted me as one of your intimate relations, but you are the completely independent Supreme Personality of Godhead. You're Swatantra Bhagavan. You can do as you choose, but it's my misfortune that you can chastise Jagannatha, but with me you just show me praise. Shuni Mahaprabhu Kichu Lajita Hoilamane Tare Santoshite Kichu Bolina Vachane. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu was somewhat ashamed. Just to satisfy Sanatan Goswami, spoke the following words. Jagadananda Priya Amar Nahitoma Hoite Marjara Langana Amina Parun Sahite. My dear Sanatan, please do not think that Jagadananda is more dear to me than you. However, I cannot tolerate transgressions of the standard etiquette. Mahaprabhu doesn't like Marjada Langan, that somebody will transgress the etiquette. Sanatana Goswami is much senior and worshipable by Jagadananda, and Mahaprabhu doesn't like that he will give advice, that he will counsel a senior person like Sanatana Goswami. Mahaprabhu was saying that's not his position. Kahantumi Pramanika Shastre Praveen Kahan Jaga Kalikara Batuya Naveen. You are an experienced authority in the Shastras, where Jaga is just a young boy. Amakeho Bujaite Tumi Dara Shakti Katat Katai Bujanacha Vyabhara Bhakti. You have the power to convince even me. In many places you have already convinced me about ordinary behavior and devotional service. Tomare Upadesh Kore Najai Sahan Ateva Tariyame Koreye Barsan. Jagadananda's advising you is intolerable for me. Therefore, I am chastising him. Bahiranga Gyane Tomare Nakore Stavan Tomare Gune Stute Koraya Jaiche Tomaragun. I offer you praise not because I think of you as being outside an intimate relation with me. I offer you praise not because I think of you as being outside an intimate relationship with me, but because you are actually so qualified that one is forced to praise your qualities. Jajapi kahara mamata bahu jane hoy priti swabhave kahate kon bavodoy. Although one has affection for many persons, different types of ecstatic love awaken according to the nature of one's personal relationships. Tomaradeho tumi kora vibat sagyan, tomaradeho amare lage amrita saman. You consider your body dangerous and awful, but I think that your body is like nectar. Aprakrita deho tomara prakrita kabunoi tatapi tomara tate prakrita buddhihoi. Actually, your body is transcendental, never material. You are thinking of it, however, in terms of a material conception. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gives his opinion about how a person completely engaged in the service of the Lord transforms his body from material to transcendental. He says, a pure devotee engaged in the service of Lord Krishna has no desire for his personal sense gratification, and thus he never accepts anything for that purpose. He desires only the happiness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, and because of his ecstatic love for Krishna, he acts in various ways. Karmis think that the material body is an instrument for material enjoyment, and that is why they work extremely hard. A devotee, however, has no such desires. The devotee always engages wholeheartedly in the service of the Lord, forgetting about bodily conceptions and bodily activities. The body of a karmi is called material because a karmi, being too absorbed in material activities, is always eager to enjoy material facilities. But the body of a devotee, who tries his best to work very hard for the satisfaction of Krishna by fully engaging in the Lord's service must be accepted as transcendental. Whereas karmis are interested only in the personal satisfaction of their senses, devotees work for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, one who cannot distinguish between devotion and ordinary karma may mistakenly consider the body of a pure devotee material. One who knows does not commit such a mistake. Non-devotees who consider devotional activities and ordinary material activities to be on the same level are offenders to the chanting of the transcendental holy name of the Lord. A pure devotee knows that a devotee's body, being always transcendental, is just suitable for rendering service to the Lord. A devotee on the topmost platform of devotional service always humbly thinks that he is not rendering any devotional service. He thinks that he is poor in devotional service and that his body is material. On the other hand, those known as the sahajis foolishly think that their material bodies are transcendental. Because of this, they are always bereft of the association of pure devotees, and thus they cannot behave like Vaishnavas. Observing the defects of the sahajis, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung as follows in his book Kalyana Kalpataru. Amita Vaishnava Buddhi Hoile Amanina Keho Ami Pratishta Sa Ashi Ridoya Dushive Haiba Niroi Gami Nije Shrestha Jani Uchishtari Dane Habiyabhimana Bar Tai Sishyatava Takiya Ashvara Nahoiba Pujapakar Naloiba Pujakar. If I think I'm a Vaishnava, I shall look forward to receiving respect from others. And if the desire for fame and reputation pollutes my heart, certainly I shall go to hell. By giving others the remnants of my food, I shall consider myself superior and shall be burdened with the weight of false pride. Therefore, always remaining your surrendered disciple, I shall not accept worship from anyone else. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has written, Premara Svabhava Jahan Premara Sambandha Semane Krishna Mora Nahi Premaganda. Wherever there is a relationship of love of Godhead, the natural symptoms are that the devotee does not think himself a devotee, but always thinks that he has not even a drop of love for Krishna. Prakrita hoy le na tomara vapunari upekite badra bastugyan nahika prakrite. Even if your body were material, I still could not neglect it, for the material body should be considered neither good nor bad. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatan Goswami, since you are a Vaishnava, your body is spiritual, not material. Therefore, you should not consider this body to be subjected to superior or inferior qualities. Moreover, I am a sannyasi. Therefore, even if your body were material, a sannyasi should see no distinction between a good body and a bad body. Kim badram kim abhadram va dvaita shyava stunakiyat vachoditam tad anritam manasad jatam evacha. Kim badra kim abhadram va dvaita shyava stunakiyat vachoditam tad anritam manasad jatam evacha. Anything not conceived in relationship to Krishna should be understood to be illusion, maya. None of the illusions uttered by words or conceived in the mind are factual. Because illusion is not factual, there is no distinction between what we think is good and what we think is bad. When we speak of the absolute truth, such speculations do not apply. So I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue. Let me just see. Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Garadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Garadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghuna Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghuna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raghuna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raghuna H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Javaite Vignana Shavista Puran Javaite Vignana Shavista Puran H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas Dasabar Bada Renu Mora Panchagram Dasabar Bada Renu Mora Panchagram Gadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas Gadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas Janame Janame More Abhilas Janame Janame More Abhilas H.I. Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilabas H.I. Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilabas Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Prakash Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Prakash Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindaban Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindaban Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjayaman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyan Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naradhamodas Nam Sankirtana Kohe Naradhamodas Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Juki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Tara Sada Shishimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Tara Sada Shishimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsi Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaurabhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Vishvabaranya Srila Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishwavaranya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Brinda Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Brinda Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Sokel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Sevashram Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo.